we're going to start right with our cat-cow today. So wrists are stacked under our shoulders, knees stacked under the hips. And beginning with a nice flat back. And then when you're ready, slowly starting to move into your delicious cat-cow. So you can curl the toes to protect the knees. And we're just flowing between these two postures as we raise the head, drop the belly on the cow, and then tuck the chin and the tailbone on our cat. This is waking up every vertebrae in the spine. And what we can do is add some extra movement to this cat-cow by sending the hips back and then scooping through your cow and rolling up through your cat. So just adding a little bit more of a flow. And if this is too much for you, you could just come back to that typical cat-cow we do without this extra flow. Good, we'll take it 2 more breath rounds, whatever way you're doing your cat and your cow. And then we'll come back to our table. I'm gonna uncurl my toes. I'm gonna come down onto my elbows, and I'm just gonna draw the fingers back, stretching out the wrists. You can even slide all the way back, and I'll draw the fingers forward. And we'll turn the hands into fists and we'll just roll through. And of course you can do this sitting down and then flicking out the fingers. Good. So from here, I'm going to interlace the fingers and bring the hands, the forearms back down to the mat. I'm going to curl the toes again and slide myself up into dolphin. So pressing down in the heels, pressing through the arms. You can close your eyes and just breathe here as we stretch and work out the entire body. Adding more by lifting a leg or staying down in your dolphin with both feet rooting down, challenging yourself by trying the other leg. And then we're just going to slide the hips back into our child's pose. You can bring the knees nice and wide if you'd like. Bring the forehead to the mat. Breathing into the lower back. My absolute favorite pose. And then just walking the hands to the right side of the mat and placing the left hand on top of the right. And walking the hands, the left side, right hand comes on top. And then walking the hands back to center. We're going to interlace the fingers again, just like we did in dolphin. We're going to bring the forehead down, and then we're just going to bend the hands back behind the head, the neck. Good. And then release them down. And we'll bring ourselves back up to that table pose we started with. So restacking the knees under the hips and the hands under the shoulders. So we're back to our table, and we're just gonna come into a side cow this time. So we're swaying ourselves from side to side. What we want to do is create some space between the hip and the rib cage. So as you sway, just inch the hip slightly forward as you look behind at it. So just a little micro movement of that hip, just to increase the stretch on the opposite side. Good, we'll take it to either side a couple more times. And then bring it back to center. I'm gonna send my hands to the width of the mat, so my pinkies are at the edge of the mat. I'm gonna curl my toes and I'm gonna peel the hips back, coming to my down dog. I'm gonna shuffle myself forward here, and I'm just gonna pedal out the legs. So bending one knee, then the other. Guiding the heels down towards the mat, pressing through the fleshy parts of the palms. I can hear my children. Oh, we're still in quarantine days. Good, and then from here, I'm just gonna drop the left leg down, pivot on the right, and peel the right hand across the chest and all the way up. Good, and we'll reach it out overhead and sweep it back down. Pivot back on the right foot to bring the left foot back up to down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Then we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. So drop the right knee down, pivot on the left foot. Make sure that that right hand's nice and stacked as we peel the left hand across the chest and send it up. Reaching out overhead. And then bringing it all the way back down to the mat. Good, I'm gonna bring both knees in, come sitting on my heels, seated on my heels. I'll pivot to face you. And just gonna adjust as I bring the hands in behind, interlacing the fingers, drawing the knuckles down, opening up the heart center. Good. Bringing the arms out to the sides, palms face forward, fingertips face down, fingertips face up, palms face forward, clench the fists, bring the elbows in, straighten the fingers and shoot the arms up, breathing, bringing the hands together, and back down to the chest. Let's try that again, bringing the arms out. We'll hold it for a few seconds. Palms come forward, fingertips down, fingers up. Good, palms forward, clenching, bringing the hands in, fingertips stretch out, together, and down. One more time. Good, bring them in, send them up. Spreading the fingers, reach together, bring it down. Good, tuck the chin, breathe into the back of the head, the base of the skull, the shoulders. And then on the inhale, send the hands beside the ears, lifting them all the way back overhead. And then exhale to come into a nice gentle twist. So my right hand is coming to the left kneecap, my left hand coming in behind. releasing to the center, palms coming together, drop the chin. Inhale the hands up. Meet behind the head all the way up. Good. Release to the other side. Good. Back to the center. Sending the left hand back. We're going to draw the right arm over. The left side. And then just swaying from side to side at your own pace. It's a rainy day here. Kids are feeling a little... Just flowing from one side to the other. Enjoying that stretch. Good. Good. And then just bringing the hands to the knees. We'll finish off where we started with some seated cat-cows. You can even use the palms of the hand to knead the thighs, giving yourself a little massage. Beautiful. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. May's around the corner. We've almost made it to May. I don't know how we got through April. It feels like it flew by in a way, but I hope you're all doing well. We'll be going Facebook Live still, Thursdays at 7, the Happy Lotus Yoga. And of course, I'd love you to like and subscribe and stay on top of the videos that I post for both yourselves and for the kids. Namaste, everybody.